where I'd asked that particular question. We've heard from the president that he is fervently believing that the broad-based government is God-sent. You as a clergy, how would you characterize that?
I would characterize it as illegal.
As illegal?
Because it's not people given. People are given a mandate for governance, to rule the universe and themselves. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, when God created humanity, both men and women, in his own likeness, and gave them dominion, God self-delegated himself, his power to the people. And the people decided that they can delegate or share some of the power to the state. The state has no power, only it owes it to the people.
Correct.
And when the state surrenders that power or shares with the criminals to whom the people have no delegated power, it loses legitimacy.
Correct.
So all I'm saying is that we are repeating at the moment, or the gadget, or resurrecting, or what you can say, reincarnating the situation where Kenya has lost, the state has lost its statehood. It has lost its legitimacy or right of being a state, and it becomes a thug or some criminal, or surrenders or is unable to exercise that mandate God gave to the people, and which they can share with some of themselves so as to do other things. That's why they pay taxes, to sustain that which they have hired. And you can see even if it's a criminal to bribe people to elect you, because people are electing you through God's given mandate. But when you want to buy that mandate with the money, and you are borrowing it like Kidigi, going with the bags of money, you are committing sin. You are against God, because God is the one who gives mandate to the people to give you. Why should you buy it from the people or bribe them? So I'm saying that now let's be very, very clear that the state, when you challenge its legitimacy, its lack of being statehood, when you talk of, especially when like the present one is a kleptocracy, rules by stealing. Not stealing simply money and the taxes, stealing of power from the people, which is not mandated and given to them by use of violence. So when you have a kleptocracy, that's Greek words. Kleptos meaning thief, and the kras means rule or ruler. When you have a thief ruling you, it means he does not owe the mandate and the authority to rule you from you. So all I'm trying to say that some people, you say, Jesus claimed the same mandate from God. The Spirit of God has anointed me to proclaim justice to the people, to free captives, and to liberate the oppressed. If Jesus Christ could claim to owe mandate to God, who else? And the same mandate we owe from God, and we are delegating to some people by hiring them, by electing them. Why should they buy it or bribe us to give them what should be given freely and by choice?
But let me ask you, Dr. Njoya, because the church has been smack dab in the middle of instilling this particular government, right? We had from the beginning, the church was saying, you know, this is the God's voice. This is the God's choice. Where did it lose its prophetic voice, and also where did it lose its discernment? I think my director is telling me to take a short break. You mull over that. We take a short break.